I think your period of leadership, Jim, is going to be known for renovations of important parts of the campus, the infrastructure, the IT, housing, staff quarters, the adding of Hope Tower, 380 beds for women, Mercy Health Center, the Light of Hope School. Um, that's there now for the staff workers' children. Um, and now the campus center that's being started, the 177,000 square foot building that will be sort of the signature of the campus, which I understand in your leaving they named in honor of you, which is wonderful. The student body grew from 6,000 some students to 8,400, and you've added master's degrees, D Pharma and PhD. So that's a lot of accomplishment in that time. Uh, what were you most pleased to leave behind? What was the most important part you felt of your service?
Well, when you actually let me know about this question in advance, and I was thinking about it. And the problem is that there's several areas. If you think about them in certain areas, certain things are important in each of the different areas. And the thing that's most obvious to people who come on campus would be the new buildings, new things that have gone up and what you've seen there, renovations and other things. But there are other things I think that are really quite important. I think one of the things that's been very helpful has been for staff and for employees, the Light of Hope School, which has offered a quality education to our lower level staff. And the proof is still to come yet, because we don't have our first class matriculated yet, but they seem to be doing very, very well. And this gives an opportunity for people who can't read and write to have their children one day perhaps attend FC College, Forman Christian College. And we provided IT connectivity to all of the staff quarters, so everyone on campus. And the parents can't use it, but their children can. And it's just amazing to see what's happening from that. So something like that. Then also there was employee benefits that came with this. We were able to introduce health insurance and a gratuity, as well as the Provident Fund. So things that offered a kind of security to staff, I think and that was gratifying. I think that was really very good. In terms of education, it's easy to add programs, and in fact, probably we'll need to cut some of those programs, which proved to be more optimistic than their proponents had said that they would be. But I think that U.S. accreditation and the constant goal of moving towards that in order to build up the academic standards of teaching on the campus has really been very, very important. So when we had a visit finally from NICHE, from the vice president of NICHE, New England Commission for Higher Education, it was very gratifying to see the result. And then they again approached us. So they're in the process of pursuing that. But I think that was really quite good. In terms of infrastructure, buildings are easy to see, but probably the thing that I remember was we replaced the entire sewage and water distribution system on campus, dug up the whole campus and did that. And that was a real mess over years. That was there. And the IT was built up enormously that you can't see. And then also security for coming on campus. So we had complete control of who comes and goes from campus. They scan cards, and we can block a person who shouldn't be on campus. It's easy to take care of that. And cameras on the campus has provided security and actually done away with theft almost completely on that. So I think that there's a number of things there that I think are encouraging. We've seen that encouraging. But then finally, I would say self-supporting. The financial situation in the college is really quite robust. And now I believe it's quite robust. And as a result, when we face the crisis of the COVID crisis, we are in a fairly good shape in order to weather that when it came, both because our IT was built up so well. We probably did better than most universities in Pakistan in managing that. and then also financially as well. So those are some of the things I think I felt good about in this. And then, well, let me finally say what's happened in the relations with the church and for the Christian community. I think that it's been enormous boost for the church in Pakistan and for the Christian community as they've seen the college grow and develop, and then have been able to be part of that, and see so many Christian students graduating and growing strong in their faith, coming to faith, growing strong in their faith, and being able to stand in society and holding good and responsible jobs.